You came up with your own process that you run your clients through in order to get that idea like fleshed out, all the stuff you just talked about, figure it out. It's a step-by-step process that you have. Can you kind of like go into a little bit more detail about that? Because I've been through it twice, three times, and it is insanely cool and it is incredibly useful because it really shines a light on all of the areas that as the idea person, the entrepreneur may not have thought of, but as the systems person and the marketing ops like wizard that you are, you see all these little permutations. What is that system?
It doesn't have a cutesy name, but it's my method. Sorry, what is your question? What are you asking? You want me to like walk through what
Uh,
it is or like how it came to be or
well, I know there's an origin story on how it came to be, and I'm sure I'd like to have the tea on how that happened. But but probably, yeah, a little bit of that and a little bit about what it is. Like, I mean, obviously not going into, I mean, you don't have to go into all the detail about it, but I think it's fascinating because most people would say, I've got this course, it's 6 modules, it's 3 hours of content. Can you go set it up for me in whatever platform? And then Dan goes, hold on a second.
yeah.
What does that look like?
Okay, so it's part of what I was saying before, like giving the opportunity for the brainstorming, the mood boarding, setting of art
Yep.
direction. Um, the process was birthed out of necessity, really. It's redundancy of going through meetings over and over to get the same information that if we had articulated this up front, we would have been able to avoid X number of hours spent on trying to find the resolution. Um, and depending on the nature of the launch or the product itself, we can go we try to go high level from the beginning, but the process of discovering everything that is involved with your product or launch, it can be very time consuming and labor intensive when we're getting into the granular details.
Yeah.
Um, it's also the fact finding and the conversational nature, I think, in the way that I'm like I feel that one of my strengths is being able to speak to the other stakeholders at a level that they will be able to understand what it is that I'm saying as well.